Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Castle Crashers, this time for part 9. We are getting very near the end of the game, so I do believe this will only be another video or two in the playthrough, but we are leading off starting where we left off the last one, as usual, at the full moon level. Still with our trusty giraffe and our spiked club thing here. I do believe the game actually starts getting a little challenging from here on. I do remember the last handful of levels actually having some difficulty to them. Not that the game has been a walk in the park since then, but it is the deer in the background again. Level 24, that is quite nice. One more level and we get the final magic. Gotta keep dodging all of these falling rocks. Trying not to let the big guy get a hold of me. Probably will do quite a lot of damage. And he did. Oh my. Quite a lot of damage, actually. Just kind of ignoring the small guys when I can. Big guy's dead, so the little guys... Ooh, the food is... That's a huge drop. Thank you very much, big guy. And I got hit by a falling boulder. Alright. Couple hits. Not doing that much damage. Originally when I stopped doing strength leveling, we were doing like 20 to 25 damage, and now we're barely doing up to 20. The enemies do get beefier, so that is why if we get any higher than 25, I will start going back into strength, just to start making up some lost ground. But for now, we should be pretty good. The magic is doing quite a bit. Almost as much as the melee itself, but it does hit multiple times. And then the casted one does the most damage that I have access to right now, for a single hit. Getting hit by the falling rocks actually doesn't do the most damage, it's more just an annoyance. Hey, dropped another meat, that's huge, 2 in a row. Can you guys guess why the level is called Full Moon yet? I know it's very hard to notice, but if you look in the background, actually, there's a big full moon. You might have to squint, though. It is pretty far away. Just pulling him to flat ground, so my ranged attack will hit. Otherwise, when he's on the ramp, it just hits the ground in front of me. Dropping another meat. Nope. Didn't quite need it. I am a little bit low on HP, but nothing unbearable. Put the bow away. Shoot someone's eye out, and it's probably going to be mine. The attack is only hitting them once, which is a little strange there. It usually hits multiple times. Maybe it's only on bigger enemies? I don't think I've noticed that yet. Get the apple from the mushrooms. Get the weapon. I can't quite see what the stats are. I'm going to keep what I have now. I will check that at the end. Actually, I can check it now. Nah, not very good. Okay. What we have is still the best option for what we are doing. Just gonna try to keep them all lined up if I can up against the top wall, so I can just AoE them. Slapping them all. Getting almost halfway to 25 here, so I'm assuming we will hit it maybe by the end of the level. That would be great. Then we could go into the final levels with all of the magics unlocked. Because we do need to start going back into strength. Some of these fights are taking a little bit longer than they really need to be. But that's just because I did want to learn what the magic did. Suppose I could have done that after the playthrough, but it's done this way. Ooh. Can't tell if that was 55 damage to me or 5 damage twice. It looked like they were overlapping, but that seems a little too low for at this point in the game. There we are. And moving up. I think there's actually another weapon inside of there, but I think you need the cardinal pet, or maybe it's this one. There's a different pet or a weapon or something that you can get. I did not bring it. So the Eskimos and the Knights, both at the same time. The Eskimos, I think, even deal more damage because they are using the really good weapon. Of course, I don't know how strong the Black Knight's weapons are. Keep them in that combo. That was actually quite a lot of free damage. The harpoon they have is also decent. Even though they're not all using the club that I'm using, they're still quite strong to look out for. They use the regular ice magic, the same as the Blue Knight, which is a little sad because they are such like an endgame enemy that I was kind of hoping that they would have a special magic to them, but unfortunately it is the same. They look pretty cool though. If not a little silly, but... couple more fights. I'm trying to hold off till level 25 so I don't have to use a potion. The level up will fully heal me, so I am trying to account for that. Alright, moving on. I don't know how many more fights there are before the next zones, though. Or maybe the pet or weapon is there that you need the cardinal for. Maybe both. It could be both. Oh, my health. Oh no. Okay. Can save it. I can save it. Food, no. Somebody drop food. Okay. One hit in. Couple more kills. Rocks. Is it 1 meter or 1 mile? There's no way the falling rocks were 1 mile away and burr this way. Ooh, another difficult part of the game, to be honest. If I don't hit the level up here soon. There it is. That's way big, because I was probably 1 or 2 hits away from dying with the amount of damage that these guys do. I am going to try to break this first. Alright, so that way I can stand up here and not have to worry about the snowballs necessarily. Maybe their magic isn't the same as the normal Black or Blue Knight. I thought it was, but the snowballs, it might just be a different animation for it, but the other magic might be the same. You wonder if they're angry at their snowball throwing partners over here, that they're just throwing them at nothing and not helping the fight at all. Like that one's watching me beat up his friend right behind him, and he's just like, nah. I was told to throw snowballs, that's what I'm gonna do. If he dies, that's on him. I got a little headbutt attack. Still keeping an eye out for X's on the ground. I don't believe I've missed any yet. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. might have to use a potion here, though. Ooh, apple, that's pretty helpful. Not the most amount of healing. Fire damage seems to be quite effective against cold guys, who would have thought? They just seem to have so much HP as well. Alright. This guy. I'll start going one by one, working my way down. I don't know of any food hidden anywhere nearby that I can think of. But I should still have a couple potions. 3 of them should last me a decent amount of time. Try not to give them any moment to attack, because they can get you in a combo, and especially with my HP this low. If he hits me once or twice, I could probably die if they're doing like 30-40 damage a hit. If I don't get any potion or any food from either of them, though, I might have to just pop a potion anyways. I don't know if I could fight the next wave of enemies and stay healthy. I don't think you can fight these or like break the trees open. Dang. No. Not much food out here in the tundra, who knew? Alright. Kinda don't want to fight behind this tree here in the foreground. Just so I can make sure I see what he's doing. And what do? Fight right in front of the tree anyways. Alright. Moving on. Any X's in the ground? Come on, there's like dirt. I'm gonna use one anyways. Better safe than sorry. I would like this to be a deathless run. If I can. So try to fight in front of the tower ones. Because the tower guys throw theirs at like a set distance down. That shield up just in time for that arrow. Not the next couple, unfortunate. Ooh. Didn't mean to hit that. Tried to use my spell, but I didn't actually hold R. Alright. So the guys who run around are dead, so now it's easy to fight them one by one again. And a nice little combo here if I can. I'm not getting EXP anymore, so I'm assuming that means he's no longer living. I'd mentioned that earlier, being able to get enemies in a combo next to the wall if you just use the power attack over and over. That's actually the first time I've really utilized it very much this fight, or this playthrough. It is probably the safest way to kill things, because you can just kill them 100 to 0 every time. You can even overkill them just to make sure they're dead. You can kind of tell when they stop giving EXP is when they're actually dead. You can keep hitting them after they're dead. It's like, if you don't let their body like rest and then disappear, you can just, like that, you can keep hitting them infinitely, but they don't give EXP unless they have HP. So it is a little nifty way of making sure they're not. Why is it hitting so much extra damage? That was hitting for so much for some reason. I don't know where all the extra like 4 damages kept coming from, but I'll take it. 31. Alright. To be this far back in the level and like see the waves and waves of your friends forward in front of you from their point of view, just like slowly dying. Like, why would you not just leave? You know, why would you not just try to come help them or something? Candy, that counts as food. I'm gonna take both of them now, to be honest. Ooh, there is an X here as well. I'm gonna try to get that when I can. Probably just another weapon, but collecting as many of those as possible is one of the goals. It's hard to fight these guys because they all do use bows and magic, so it's hard to stay in one like 2D plane for a while. I mean, the whole game is 2D, but foreground, background with it. We are getting kind of close to 26 here, so we might hold out on the potion. See if we could get that HP from here. Come on, how much more health? Yeah, there we go. Grab whatever this is. Another fun weapon. Not the worst though. Just not very good for how late in the game it is. Ooh, more food. I love that. Still keeping an eye out on my HP though, because if I do need to pop the potion really quick, I will. But the level is coming up, so my fingers are crossed for the level. Come on, just a couple more hits. There it is, huge. Moving on. I wish that was a pet, the little penguin. But unfortunately, he is not. Oh, there is another one back here. It's a Yeti. And then I do believe if you use the horn here, there's yet a third one. And I believe that is a bear. Not too sure what either of them do. I think one of them just kind of attacks enemies. This part's pretty fun. Gotta run all the way through. Stop for nothing. Except for, I think... Is it meat back here? I want to say there's a weapon. You do something here. Maybe not. Maybe it's further ahead. This one? I swear there was a weapon or something at one of these. I wanted to say it was the one with the meat, but... Maybe not. Moving on anyways then. Maybe it's this meat? Can I just grab this? That's what it is. Alright, and we're up for a boss. That's actually a very good weapon, to be honest. For like the fun weapons, that one does actually seem quite strong. Is there any checks on the ground? Nope, okay. Another door, we're just gonna break it down like usual. I think you can do it with the boomerang quite effectively. There you go. Just because it does hit so many times. Alright, so this is a hint to what's coming up here. There's an audio cue, or arrows. So you gotta know when to block and when to jump. But I believe there's a spot to dig halfway through this. Or maybe it's at the beginning. So block. I'm gonna run back though, because I want to see. So another. Oh, already missed the cue. So jump, block, block, block. And then jump. Block. Oh. I already forgot. Jump. Block. Block. Jump. 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 Block. Jump. Easy. I don't know if you can actually block his like ice attack, so I think you have to jump over it. I don't think you can just sit there and block the entire pathway. Ooh, the banana's quite helpful there. More food? No, unlucky. I want to say there's something to dig up. some point in this. But maybe I'm wrong. By the way, fight him. Pretty fun fight. I do remember it gets kind of annoying at the end, though. But it is a good one to have magic leveled for. Ooh, look at that crit. 122 damage. The end of the fight gets pretty annoying. Easy enough for now. This part. So once you get him to a certain amount of HP, I believe the icicles will keep falling infinitely, and they start getting faster and faster. And he starts teleporting more and more often. So I do gotta keep an eye out on my HP here as well. Because you can't block the icicles, I don't believe. It's a good string of hits. He seems to have a lot of HP. I don't remember him having this much, but maybe I'm just used to doing more damage by this point. Oh, I thought I was far enough up. I just need him to appear in front of me at some time. Oh, no, 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 no. That's what I might have to do. He keeps appearing only behind me, so I have to turn around and I lose my speed. And then I can't do the diving attack because I don't have the momentum. Oh no. Woo. I'd rather take the icicle hit than... Oh no. We're getting there. They haven't even really started falling yet either, though. I'm gonna keep a potion out just in case. Ooh, that was a good hit sequence. Perfect, right in front of me. Wow, he's got so much HP. I don't remember this. There they go. Now you almost can't stop moving. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use a potion. I almost got comboed there. That's a little scary. Come on. Spawn in front of me. Let me be lucky. Huge. Come on. A couple more times. Ooh, 2 or 3 more times. Oh, that hit him. I don't think that one did. Getting close. Stop laughing at me! I just don't want to get stuck. Getting hit like a million times. Come on, one more hit. I'll kill him with magic. There we are. Who's laughing now? Huh? Huh? It's okay. Oh, I was gonna spare him, but I guess not. Awesome music. Great reward. Haven't had a money chest in a while. So I'm gonna try to get it. It's kind of hard to get it all on the ice. Ooh, a little bit did disappear, unfortunately. But that is a good amount of gold. Be able to buy some more potions and everything with that. Get the kiss. 65 total kills. A nice 310 gold. And that's probably the most experienced. 1609 that I've gotten in a single level before. New arena unlocked, which is how you unlock the Eskimo, I do believe. But here we go. 2 into magic to get that final power, and then 1 more into strength just to get that. We are going to call it here, but I am going to jump back into the level really quick just so I can test. It's a little spring. That's pretty funny. Very unique set of spells that he has. I do think I like the throwing axe the best though. I'm going to check out the snow store, see if they've got anything good. The potions were 18 here. That is awful. 4, 2, 2. That's worse than what I have. Potions, bad. It's a decent sword, not going to use it. Buried treasures. I think all Pazzo does is he will fly over to any of the X's that are on the ground just to show you where they are, or he finds invisible ones. And I believe it might be him that is needed to find the one in the falling icicle tunnel that I was talking about. But I am not too sure. But that is where I'm going to call this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. 3 fairly long levels, getting kind of difficult. But the Wizard Castle takeoff, this is the final section of the game. So in the next episode or 2, there's a couple more bosses, so I don't know if I'm going to cut it up into boss per video, or if I'm just going to go straight through to the end. It kind of just depends on time. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I am excited and hope you guys are as well for the final episode.